Raunchy rocker Marilyn Manson, despite being charged with sexually assaulting a male security guard at a recent show, entered the no-spin zone with Bill O'Reilly, and that's part of our Fox Nightlights.
What's your message? What are you trying to get across in the lyrics to these songs?
It's always about being yourself and not being ashamed of being different or thinking different. I try and take everyone's ideals, common morals, flip them around, make people look at them differently, question them so that you're not always taking things for granted.
All right, noble. But why the bizarre get-up? I mean, why the eye? Why the nail polish? Why the Satan stuff? You're a minister in the Church of Satan, right?
No, not necessarily. That was something earlier. No. It was a friend of mine who's now dead, who was a philosopher that I thought that I learned a lot from, and that was a title that I was given. So a lot of people made a lot out of it.
Yeah, but I mean, look, if you're a reverend in the Church of Satan,
I didn't get paid for it.
But why, if you want to get those kids, those lonely kids, and you want them to be able to be creative and burst out of that, why the bizarre presentation, which can be misinterpreted?
I think everybody's got a presentation. Everybody looks a certain way because they want to convey a certain image. You look a certain way because you want people to listen to you in a certain way.
Are you an exhibitionist?
I'm kind of shy, and I think that I take that out by performing in front of a lot of people. That's how I get out my shyness. So,
but you've done some pretty bizarre things on stage. I mean, they tell me that you engaged in a sex act with another man in a stage in Miami. Is that true?
To a certain degree. To a certain degree. It wasn't so much a formal sex act. No one was aroused.
Well, why did you do that? Why would you do that?
Somebody ran on stage and pulled down their pants, so rather than let them make a laugh out of me, I grabbed them and turned the joke around on them. My parents were in the audience. And
your parents were in the audience?
And I introduced my father to the gentleman that came on stage. So if my father approved of it, I don't see it to be that shocking.
But it was shocking.
It was entertaining to me.
To you?
To me.
But if kids saw that, if they saw you simulating or actually doing whatever happened, a sex act with another man, maybe they would go out and do it too.
Well, I can't be blamed for something like that. You have to blame Richard Simmons and Liberace and people like that. I don't encourage people to choose any sort of sexuality, but I think I just try and entertain people. That's an odd example because it was a rare occasion. Someone ran up on stage and took off their clothes. It's not something that I would normally do, but I thought it was funny to me at the time.
You have a stand on sex. Do you encourage kids to have sex?
No, I don't. I do have a lot of sexual imagery in my performance, but I don't think it's ever encouraging anyone to have sex. I think I just show my own sexuality, but I don't think I've ever really written about having sex or anything like that. But I think that's, again, another thing that parents should be deciding.
And you can catch the O'Reilly Factor tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern Time when a shark attack survivor speaks out about the incident.